When the Earth roared, Russia's 8.8 earthquake catastrophe. How big of a tsunami is going to strike the coastline? Calm before the chaos. It was a quiet spring morning in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, a coastal city nestled along Russia's far east, where snow-capped volcanoes watch over a city built on trembling ground. The people had long learned to live with the occasional quake. But on May 14, 2025, something ancient and terrifying stirred deep beneath the earth. Fishermen along Avacha Bay noticed the sea behaving oddly. The tide rolled back far too quickly, leaving the seafloor exposed like the underbelly of a beast. Birds screamed and took to the sky in great flocks, and dogs howled into the wind. At 9:17 a.m., the earth snapped. Main event, the megaquake strikes. With the force of tens of thousands of atomic bombs, the 8.8 magnitude earthquake struck just offshore along the Kuril-Kamchatka Trench, a place where tectonic giants wrestle in silence. But today, that silence broke. Buildings groaned and twisted, roads buckled like ribbons. In just 4 minutes, the quake tore through infrastructure, ripping apart pipelines, power grids, and homes. The Kamchatka Peninsula rocked violently, its mountains shaking loose snow and stone in deadly avalanches. In Vilyachinsk, the naval submarine base was thrown into chaos. Ships slammed against their docks. Nuclear submarines lost communication as their onboard systems fried. Emergency sirens wailed, only to die mid-howl as the power grid collapsed. Tsunami, the second wave of destruction. 30 minutes later, the sea returned, not as a tide, but as a monster. A 25-meter high tsunami surged toward the coast, swallowing entire districts. The once busy harbor became a watery grave. Entire apartment blocks were lifted and dashed to pieces as if they were made of cardboard. Satellite imagery showed the wave crashing inland for over 5 kilometers, dragging vehicles, people, and entire forests with it. Survivors climbed onto rooftops, radio towers, and treetops. Some were stranded for days. Aftershocks and isolation. In the hours that followed, more than 200 aftershocks, some as strong as magnitude 7.5, rattled the already broken landscape. Roads disappeared under landslides. Airports were cracked beyond use. Communication with the outside world was reduced to brief satellite pings and ham radio distress calls. The Russian government mobilized quickly, sending troops, helicopters, and aid ships from Vladivostok and Sakhalin. But weather conditions worsened, and volcanic tremors from Klyachevskaya Sopka began to stir, hinting that the earthquake had awakened something deeper. The toll and legacy. The final death toll stood at nearly 100,000,